Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Smashing Maths Problems with MRT Maths. So today we are going to look at a brand new question type. In the previous episode, we looked at one item unchanged, and today we'll be dealing with difference unchanged. And so what is this all about? Let's find out together, shall we? Container A contains 8,800 ml of water. I will circle that. Then I'll point at container A. They continue by saying container B contained 11.8 liters of water. I'll circle that. I'll point to container B. So there is a key phrase in this question that states that it's actually difference unchanged, or also commonly known as constant difference. And the key phrase is equal amount of water removed from each container. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, when you see that there's an equal amount of water that's taken away or an equal amount of water that is added to each container, this is the telltale sign, this is the key phrase that this question is difference unchanged. So we continue by reading that the water in container B was 3 times that of container A. I'll underline 3 times. I'll indicate 3 units. And I will point at B. Thereafter, I'll underline A. So the question is asking us how much water was removed from each container. And they want the answer in liters. Okay, so having done the basic annotation in pencil, let us use our highlighters. So first information, A has 8,800 ml of water, followed by Y for yellow. B has 11.8 liters. Next, the key phrase, equal amount of water removed from each container. O for orange, B was 3 times that of A, and last but not least, G for green. We need to find the water that's removed from each container. So to solve this question, I will use this method called the BCA ratio table, which we have explored in the previous episode, but this is slightly different. As to how different it is, let us find out. So we have A, B, and difference. So this is slightly different from the previous episode because there's one more column at the back called difference. After that, I will draw a line across and I will split them nicely into columns. And as a reminder to everyone, please use pencil when you're drawing the BCA ratio table. And what does BCA stands for? So B for before, C for change, A for after. Right now, I will slot in the digits. I'll slot in the units into every column. So they told us that container A contained 8,800 ml of water. So I will actually convert this 8,800 ml into liters. So 8,800 ml is equals to 8,800 divided by 1,000 liters. And my answer will become 8.8 liters. So A has 8.8 liters. I'll put that into my ratio table as 8.8. Thereafter, I have container B having 11.8. So as everyone can see, the difference between A and B is actually 2. But I would love to have it in units. So what do I mean? If I were to key this into my calculator, I can take 8.8 divided by 11.8. And what would the outcome be? It will become if I'm not wrong, it should be 44 out of 59. Yes, 44 out of 59. So I have this thing called 44 units. Followed by 59 units. And it seems that there's a difference of 15 units. Oh, I've made a small mistake for my difference. So 11.8 take away 8.8 is not 2. It's actually 3. Okay, so the checking is very important. We need to check our work when we finish solving to uncover any mistakes that we have made. So going by that method, 44 units for A, 59 units for B, there's a difference of 15 units. So I'll just put that down nicely. So in the end, my container B became 3 times. It became 3 units. My container A was 1 unit. And the difference is 2 units. So our objective is actually to make difference the same for the before and after if we're using this method. So I'll circle difference. And I can achieve that by finding the LCM. And LCM stands for lowest common multiple. So LCM of 15 and 2 is actually 30. So we need to turn the difference into 30 units for the before and after. And how can I do that? I will times 2 to everything above. So I'll get 88 units for my A. I will get 118 units for my B, and I'll get 30 units for my difference. Because 118 units minus 88 units gets me 30 units. Now, what about my after? I will multiply by 15. And everyone, you can see that I actually multiply from the difference. I multiply from the difference and I move leftwards as indicated by the red arrow. Okay? Because our objective is to make difference the same for the before and the after. So after doing so, I'll get my 30 units. I'll get my 45 units. And I'll have my 15 units. So as you can see, 45 minus away 15 gets us to 30. Now everyone, many a times children will be asking, how do we actually know that we are doing it correctly? How do we actually know that this question is indeed talking about difference unchanged? Well, no worries. Here's a very important pro tip that I would like to share with everyone. So as everyone can see, from 88 units, which is a container A at first, and eventually I have 15 units, there is a drop of 73 units. Meaning 88 units minus 73 units, I managed to obtain 15 units. What about my container B? From 118 units, it's also a drop of 73 units to allow me to achieve 45 units. So as everyone are able to see, for both container A and container B, there is a minus 73. So this minus 73 units for both container A and B tells us that this question is indeed difference unchanged as part of the unchanged family. So they want us to find that, and they want the answer in liters. So how should I proceed? There are a few ways that we can do so. We can say that 88 units is 8.8 liters. We can also say that 118 units is 11.8 liters. We can also say that 30 units is 3 liters. So since this question is difference unchanged, I would like to make use of 30 units, and I will pair it up with 3 liters. And I'll always need to find out what is 1 unit. So I will take 3 divided by 30. And why is it 30? Because, like what I've just done for you, I've circled the 30. So 1 unit will just be 3 divided by 30. And what would that be? 3 divided by 30, our answer is 0.1. Which means that 1 unit represents 0.1 liters. But is 0.1 liters my final answer? The answer is no. They want us to find out the water that was removed from each container, and that would actually be 73 units, as what we have seen in our BCA ratio table. So we just need to take 0.1, which is the value of 1 liter, the value of 1 unit, and I will multiply that by 73. So when I key this into my calculator, 0.1 times 73, what would the outcome be? It becomes 7.3. Which also means that for this question, 7.3 liters of water has been removed from each container. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please be very, very careful, because sometimes they'll ask for the total amount of water removed from both containers. Okay, so please be very careful. So, having obtained 7.3 liters, have we found our answer? The answer is yes. So we have come to the end of this episode. Thank you everyone for watching Smashing Maths Problems with MRT Maths. This is Teacher Ray signing off. See you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Bye bye.